it's your girl AMOR. Welcome to a new episode of the Gossip Box. The lifetime premiere of Aaliyah, the Princess of R&B, aired Sunday night and had Twitter tweeted with utterly disappointment. Low-key though, I'm not even surprised that everybody was mad due to the fact that everybody has been talking about this for a long time now, and to throw a little bit of shade, Wendy Williams was the executive producer. Michael and Diane Houston's Aaliyah's parents disapproved from the jump. They went as far as preventing the Lifetime move from even obtaining rights to any of her music. Shortly after, Disney Channel Stepping Up Chicago's Zendaya Coleman, who was set to portray Aaliyah in the movie, backed out the role due to her criticism about her biracial heritage. With all the rights issues and the production problems, this biopic had fans on edge. And unfortunately, after it even premiered, fans went from on edge to over the edge. IG Jaleesa Marie posted, the Aaliyah movie needs to dust itself off and try again. And Eden Alexandria posted, not even Olivia Pope can fix this mess. No chill, pound Aaliyah movie. Stay tuned because I have to go attend Jackson State University to go ask some students about their opinion on the movie. Now you know they wild. Now speaking of no chill, Sunday's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta was on fire, y'all. Apollo Nada finally admitted to lying about cheating on his wife Phaedra Parks with his co-star Kenya Moore. If you can remember, last season Apollo and Kenya were caught red-handed exchanging overly friendly text messages on the reunion. They both denied having anything to do with it through text, but that's until now. According to CelebrityLaundry.com, Apollo did admit to apologize to Kenya about ruining her reputation. Now, if you guys are true fans like I am, y'all realize 3 years before that, here's the reason Phaedra and Kenya can't even stand each other. Because last time I checked, he was one that told Phaedra they was even sleeping together. Now I'm wondering, since Apollo apologized to Kenya, do y'all think Phaedra apologized to her next? Man, I doubt it. But you do not want to miss another episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tune in every Sunday on Bravo. And if you can't tune in on Bravo, tune in on YouTube with the Gossip Box with 2 X's. And another news that got me smiling from ear to ear is Beyonce's little sister Solange. This weekend, she and her new husband, Alan Ferguson, tied the knot in New Orleans. The wedding party was draped in head-to-toe ivory. But Solange stole the show, as she always do. And her fabulous Humberto Leon Forkenzo floor-length gown with a cape attached. So, your diva Solange, I see you a diva. Queen B was in attendance, as was Blue Ivy and Jay-Z. Kudos to them for putting their differences aside. Like everybody say, what happens in the elevator stays in the elevator. Now, another situation that should have stayed in the elevator besides to pop out and surprise people is Royce Reed's allegation against her baby daddy, Dwight Howard. Royce Reed, who is a former basketball wives reality TV star, went to the Florida Department of Children and Families accusing the Houston Rockets of abusing their son, Brayden, according to TMZ. They also reported this complaint was in response to Howard allegedly whooping their son with a belt. Now, I'm happy to report that the charges were dropped last night. Florida police concluded after a run-through of the case, they did not find any physical bruising on the little boy. This is a sidebar to all baby mamas. You guys need to stop spreading rumors, lies, allegations towards your baby father because you hate him for past relationship reasons. You need to learn to be an older adult and put your differences aside when it comes to your children. Again, it's not about you, it's about your kids. So learn to grow up, take care of your kids, and move forward. Now we're about to take a quick break, but after the break, I'm going to be on Jackson State University's campus asking students their reaction to the Aaliyah movie. You do not want to miss it.
Redefining the undefining nature of sophistication and urban satire. He and she are the personified cultures of rebellion and the triumph. An unfathomed idea of high fashion meets perseverance and the trendy styles of those unafraid of life's splinters and thorns. She is Connor Brooklyn. He is Connor Brooklyn. We are Connor Brooklyn.
You are all unwelcome to Sin City, yet the population still increases its density.
She
and
is
that
Connor
increases its
Brooklyn.
intensity, which increases the propensity to complicate your simplicity.
He is Connor Brooklyn.
Your ethnicity, all for the sake of publicity in this city.
She is
Bad bitches
Connor
with
Brooklyn.
ass shots.
He is
Use a
Connor
house as a
Brooklyn.
stash
She is Connor
Let's scoop with the
Brooklyn.
rag top. I'm in the loop, boy, I'm tied like an ass guy. I used to run with the have-nots.
He
Kept
is
the ab hot just
Connor
so we
Brooklyn.
could have knots. A lot of niggas see they dreams in the glass pot until the judge throw you in that box and watch your ass ride.
She
We
is
broke all the
Connor Brooklyn.
commandments. Authentic, I'm hand-stitched. Come spend a day in my hamlet. My city lost, some say it's Atlantis. I went to Cannes with a tan bitch,
is
Francis.
Connor
She wrote the
Brooklyn.
room on the beach, that's a sandwich. So I ate her like it.
This is why people should never remake movies. Bullshit happens. Bullshit happens. Now you have to deal with the consequences.
So basically, what was y'all opinion about the Leah movie last night?
My opinion was that the characters didn't represent anybody. They didn't really show her true legacy. They didn't do much of her music, and it just didn't really represent her.
And like they focus on more of the drama. Like they spent like a whole hour talking about R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Like we already knew what was up. And like Dame and Dash, like they didn't even show like a good ending. They didn't even show like Rock the Boat, or like they didn't show like her monuments, you know, of her like, you know, becoming a better performer, actress, and all that. And then Missy and Timberland just blew me. Like Missy looked like a crackhead.
Okay, the singing was off. I didn't even like the singing because it didn't even sound nothing like Aaliyah.
Because they didn't have rights to the actual music, so
Yeah, that sucked. Probably the only person that looked like the person that was playing was probably the girl who was playing Aaliyah. They focused too much on R. Kelly. They made an assumption that they actually were married when it was basically a rumor.
Right.
So I
She's
assumed,
throwing it out there, girl.
so I felt like Wendy was being like messy by doing that. Like they weren't even legit married. That was basically a rumor at the time.
Mm-hmm.
The brother, he did resemble Drake a little bit.
She throwing shade out.
Yeah, with the Aaliyah movie, it was okay. I just felt like they were better off playing the TLC movie because basically it was a rerun of the TLC movie.
You think so?
Yes.
Like, what didn't you like about the movie? Like, exactly.
Well, to me, they played clips of the TLC movie, just Aaliyah parts, and then to me, they really just didn't say about really her life story.
Right.
They just said how she basically died and what she was going through at the time, but not really her life story.
I solemnly swear to forever be petty. Now let's give a moment of silence to all the petty individuals on Instagram and Twitter last night. For showing me love on tonight's episode of the Gossip Box. Again, I'm your host, AMOR. Tune in later on this week for my new show, My Black Is, where I will be discussing issues in the black community. Also, to check out a new episode of the Gossip Box or 21 Questions, follow me or my boss lady's YouTube pages at neon.amortv or TV Junkie TV, JUNKI. Again, I'm your host, AMOR. Much love, 2 P.